Revive your life from meaningless to truly fulfilling. Have you ever woken up and felt like you're just going through the motions? Like each day blends into the next with no real purpose or meaning? You're not alone. Millions of people worldwide struggle with feeling that their lives lack purpose. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to stay that way. Today, we're going to explore how to transform your life from feeling empty and meaningless to one that's truly fulfilling and purposeful. 1. Understanding the void. Let's start by acknowledging something important. Feeling that life is meaningless isn't a failure on your part. It's actually a sign that you're aware enough to question your existence, and that's the first step toward positive change. Think of it like this. That empty feeling isn't a dead end. It's a doorway. It's your mind telling you that you're ready for something more, something deeper. The fact that you're watching this video means you've already taken the first crucial step, recognizing that change is possible. The truth is, meaninglessness often creeps in when we're living on autopilot. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Sound familiar? This routine isn't inherently bad, but when it becomes our entire existence, that's when life starts feeling hollow. Let me share a story that might resonate with you. A few years ago, I met someone, let's call him Mike, who had everything society told him he should want. Great job, nice car, beautiful house. But every Sunday evening, he felt this overwhelming sense of dread. Why? Because despite all his achievements, his life felt empty. His story isn't unique. It's a pattern I've seen repeatedly in people who seem successful on the outside, but feel hollow on the inside. 2. The root causes. Before we dive into solutions, let's understand why life might feel meaningless. There are several common reasons. First, we often get caught up in society's definition of success. We chase money, status, or material possessions, thinking they'll bring fulfillment. But once we achieve these goals, we realize they're not enough. They're external achievements that don't nourish our inner selves. Think about it. How many times have you reached a goal only to feel that familiar emptiness creeping back in? Second, we might be disconnected from our values. When our daily actions don't align with what we truly believe in, life starts feeling inauthentic. It's like wearing shoes that don't fit. You can walk in them, but every step feels wrong. This misalignment creates a constant, subtle tension that drains our energy and enthusiasm. Third, we might lack genuine connections. In our digital age, we can have hundreds of online friends but still feel profoundly lonely. Real, deep connections have been replaced by surface-level interactions. We scroll through carefully curated highlights of others' lives while our own feels increasingly disconnected. Fourth, we might be missing a sense of growth or progress. Humans need to feel like they're moving forward, learning, and evolving. When we stagnate, life loses its spark. This stagnation can be subtle. You might be growing in your career but feeling stuck personally, or vice versa. Finally, there's the challenge of modern distraction. We're constantly bombarded with information, entertainment, and demands for our attention. This endless stream of stimulation can make it difficult to hear our inner voice, the one that guides us toward what truly matters. Before moving forward, if this video is helping you, encourage us by subscribing to the channel. 3. The transformation process. Now, let's talk about how to change this. I'm going to share a comprehensive approach that has helped countless people, including myself, find genuine meaning and purpose. Step 1. The awareness phase. The first step is developing self-awareness. This means taking time to really understand yourself. Start by asking these fundamental questions. What activities make you lose track of time? What issues or causes make you feel angry or passionate? What did you love doing as a child before the world told you what you should do? What would you do if money wasn't a concern? What situations make you feel most alive? When do you feel most like yourself? What do you want your legacy to be? Write down your answers. Don't rush this process. These questions might seem simple, but they're powerful indicators of what truly matters to you. Here's an exercise that can help. Take a week to notice moments when you feel either particularly engaged or particularly drained. Keep a simple journal. Look for patterns. What you'll likely find is that certain activities, people, or environments consistently affect your energy and mood. Step 2. Values clarification. Next, we need to identify your core values. These are your internal compass points, the principles that should guide your decisions. Think about moments when you felt proud of yourself or deeply satisfied. What values were you honoring in those moments? Common values might include creativity, honesty, adventure, family, learning, or helping others. But don't just pick what sounds good. Choose what genuinely resonates with you. Let's do a practical exercise. Think of 3 people you deeply admire. What qualities do they embody? These admired traits often reflect our own core values. Similarly, think of times when you felt angry or frustrated. These negative emotions often signal when our values are being violated. Remember, your values may differ from those of your family, friends, or society, and that's okay. What matters is that they're authentically yours. Step 3. Purpose discovery. Here's where many people get stuck. They think finding their purpose means discovering some grand mission that changes the world. But purpose can be simpler than that. Your purpose is where your talents intersect with the needs of others. Think about these questions. What problems do you enjoy solving? What do people often come to you for help with? What kind of injustice or difficulty in the world bothers you the most? What topics do you find yourself consistently drawn to? What work would you do even if you weren't paid for it? What activities give you a sense of contribution? Your purpose might be as focused as teaching children to read, or as broad as making people laugh. The size doesn't matter. What matters is that it feels authentic to you. Let me share another story. I once worked with someone who struggled to find their purpose until they realized that their favorite part of every job they'd ever had was helping new employees feel welcome and learn the ropes. This seemingly small preference pointed to their true purpose, helping others navigate transitions and feel belonging in new environments. 4. Action alignment. This is where theory meets practice. Once you've identified your values and purpose, it's time to align your daily actions with them. This doesn't mean you need to quit your job tomorrow or make dramatic changes. Start small. For example, if creativity is a core value, spend 30 minutes each day on a creative project. If connection matters to you, schedule one meaningful conversation each day. If learning is important, dedicate time each week to studying something new. If helping others drives you, find small ways to serve in your current role. If adventure calls to you, plan micro-adventures in your daily life. The key is consistency over intensity. Small, regular actions aligned with your values will create more lasting change than grand but unsustainable gestures. Part 4. Building a meaningful life structure. Now let's talk about creating a life structure that supports meaning and purpose. First, establish meaningful morning and evening routines. These bookends of your day set the tone for everything in between. Your morning routine might include meditation, journaling, or exercise. Activities that connect you with your values before the day's demands take over. Create a morning routine that serves your soul, not just your schedule. This might mean waking up 30 minutes earlier to have quiet time for reflection, reading something inspiring, or simply enjoying your coffee in peace while setting intentions for the day. Second, audit your time. Track how you spend your hours for a week. Then, ask yourself, does this align with what I say matters to me? Be prepared for some uncomfortable truths, but remember, awareness is the first step to change. Look for what I call meaningful margins. Small pockets of time in your day that could be better aligned with your values. Could your commute become learning time through audiobooks? Could your lunch break include a walk in nature? Third, create space for what matters. This might mean saying no to things that don't align with your values. Remember, every yes to something unimportant is a no to something meaningful. 5. Nurturing fulfillment. As you implement these changes, here are key practices to maintain and deepen your sense of fulfillment. Practice gratitude. Intentionally. Don't just list things you're grateful for. Really feel the gratitude. Spend a moment each day truly appreciating something or someone in your life. Make it specific and personal. Instead of, "I'm grateful for my health," try, "I'm grateful for the energy that allowed me to play with my kids today." Cultivate deep relationships. Invest in relationships that matter. Have real conversations. Be vulnerable. Share your journey with others who support your growth. Create regular opportunities for meaningful connection. Maybe a monthly dinner with close friends where you discuss life's bigger questions. Embrace continuous growth set. Meaningful challenges for yourself. Learn new skills. Push your comfort zone in ways that align with your values. Remember that growth doesn't always mean achievement. Sometimes it means developing patience, compassion, or resilience. Serve others. Find ways to contribute to something larger than yourself. This doesn't mean grand gestures. Small acts of service count too. Look for ways to use your unique gifts to benefit others. This could be as simple as mentoring someone at work or volunteering for a cause you care about. Live mindfully. Practice being present in your daily activities. Notice the small moments. Find joy in simple experiences. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It's about fully engaging with whatever you're doing, whether that's washing dishes or having a conversation. Create and celebrate milestones. Set meaningful goals and acknowledge progress. These don't have to be traditional achievements. They might be personal growth markers, like maintaining a boundary or developing a new habit that aligns with your values. Practice self-compassion. Remember that finding and maintaining meaning is a journey with ups and downs. Be kind to yourself when you struggle. Use setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than beating yourself up. Overcoming obstacles. Let's address some common challenges you might face. Fear of change. Remember, you don't have to transform everything at once. Small steps compound over time. Start with changes that feel manageable and build from there. Doubt and uncertainty. It's normal to question whether you're on the right path. Use your values as a compass. When in doubt, ask yourself, does this choice bring me closer to or further from what I value? Social pressure. Not everyone will understand your changes. That's okay. Your journey is yours alone. Some people might react negatively to your growth because it highlights their own stagnation. Hold your course gently but firmly. Setbacks. They're inevitable. View them as feedback, not failure. Each setback is an opportunity to refine your approach and deepen your understanding of what works for you. The what if trap. Many people get caught in endless questioning. What if I make the wrong choice? Remember that meaning isn't found in perfect decisions, but in committed action aligned with your values. Time constraints. You might think you're too busy to focus on meaning, but meaning isn't something you add to your life. It's a way of approaching what you already do. Remember, creating a meaningful life isn't a destination. It's a journey. There will be ups and downs, clarity and confusion. That's normal. What matters is that you're moving in a direction that feels true to you. Start today. Start small, but start. Because life is too precious to live on autopilot. You deserve to wake up feeling excited about your day. You deserve to go to bed feeling fulfilled. And most importantly, you deserve to look back on your life and know that you lived it authentically, purposefully, and meaningfully. This isn't just about finding meaning. It's about creating it. Your life's meaning isn't something you discover like buried treasure. It's something you build day by day, choice by choice. The journey to a meaningful life is perhaps the most important journey you'll ever take. It's the journey from existing to truly living, from going through the motions to moving with purpose, from wondering, is this all there is? To knowing that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Take that first step today. Your future self will thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and encourage us